Hi folks, Lee Gettess here with the Market Sense for the week of April 3rd, 2018. The charts in this presentation are provided to us by the Trade Navigator software, which is from Gettess. Looking at a weekly bond market chart here, the bond futures, they're grinding their way up. I still think they're likely to reach the lows of the congestion area that they broke down from, but they have not done so yet. And they seem to be turning down a little bit so far this week. We're looking at roughly the 145, 25, 28 area here. That's the support that should hold them if they're going to continue up this week. But honestly, after several weeks up, a move back down to 144.26 here, the middle moving average, or even back down in the 143.12 area to the lower average, it wouldn't be the end of the world. They could back up and take another run up. The only thing that concerns me is if they are unable to get back up to these lows that I keep looking at here from last year, and they turn back down from here, it could be another leg down, not just a retest of this low. But at this point, I think they could just retest and go back up. We have a very difficult week for them this week. We have a plethora of employment reports Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and of course Friday's the big one, the monthly employment report. Probably isn't that big an impact on interest rates this particular time, but it really doesn't matter. They use it for an excuse anyway, so they may be a little wonky until we get through the news Friday morning. Stocks, of course, also react to employment data, but what we have here is after sort of a messy sideways after this big down bar, this week is kind of interesting to me. The inside week last week means the breakdown of the last 2 weeks going lower could be really serious, as does not being able to get above this lower moving average. That really wasn't anticipated to be resistance this week. The better resistance is up here around 26.84 at least. The move lower here, though, has not gone down to test this previous low, which is, we said, is really a likelihood. So we've got two possibilities here. If this is really acting as resistance and they really are breaking down, which you'd think they'd already be lower if they were, but if they were, they might take this out and go substantially lower. But the other way to look at it is if this is as close as they're going to come to testing this low, and they're a good 18, 19 points above it, if that's all they're going to do to test this low, then they could turn right back up and be testing new highs very shortly. I don't see a fundamental reason for them to do that yet, but the possibility is there. If they do go up, again, the 2684 area is a likely area of resistance, as is getting up closer to 2750 here at the upper moving average. Don't really have anything down here except this low. If they take that out marginally, that's good. That's kind of normal. Just a few points and then turn back up, that would be okay. Be a very positive sign. But if they take this out by much, wow. I'm not sure just how low they could go before finding additional support. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable to get yourself into.